So, yeah, we have a wet race, 3 people, quality bands, Many Things YT, Conor Russell, it's your boy Alfie, but now it's wet, with F2 cars. This will be interesting because I'm not sure many of these, I don't know if these drivers have experience of this, or what, or if they do, that's a huge advantage, but if they don't, that means they're at risk of crashing out, and so at least we've one person here. Great. Also, we do have one driver streaming his own view of the race, Fireshot Ryan, who is our current championship leader by 10 points. And it seems like we don't have Cosmic Dusty here. Oh dear, Fireshot Ryan has placed a time, and we're times are coming in. Sorry, we've just been on Jelbean's POV there. I was just getting things sorted. Have problem with to restart the stream. But anyway, so 9 drivers have posted lap times. Oh, this seems like Luke FIFA is probably going to be that. Oh dear. He's not having a good race. Oh yes, 1 shot quality, remember. So Fireshot Ryan is on pole for today's qualifying session. I'm not sure what Luke FIFA was doing now. Someone can explain that to me in the comments. Anyone have any idea? So I Fireshot Ryan a pole, Hank P2, Rick A P3, Tentoon P4, Max P5, Champion P6, Glass P7, Black Dog P8, Van Ash P9, Bicep P10. That's our top 10. The one driver who didn't set their time, FIFA, and then we had 3, Alfie, Conor Russell, Many Things YT. They had quality bans, so they did not drive. Dry race. I think this will be better for everyone here, as I assume they've probably got more experience of driving F2 cars when it's dry. Well, we're just waiting for drivers to ready up. ZL13 saying up the Williams. I think I understand the joke. Yep, I understand the joke here. But just to inform you, Williams are in F1, although it does seem like they have an F2 car, or an F3 car, or a go-kart, or even a Massey 165. They're that slow. Anyway, we're on a formation lap. We have our 14 drivers. Unfortunately, our second place man in the championship, Cosmic Dusty, isn't here. Unless he is a different PSN, in which that case, I stand corrected, but as of now I do not stand corrected. But anyway, we have all through our championship standings. Fireshot Ryan is in the lead by 10 points. Cosmic Dusty, who isn't here. Rick A is P3, 35 points. Tentoon has 31 points as he had a bad showing at Russia. Jelbean A3 is 26 points, who had a good race around Russia and is showing pace, which we know he has, but he just needs to keep it together. Max is P6 at 24 points, Van Raj P7 with 20 points, Many Things YT P8 with 18 points, Dr. Blocko and YO Pips P9 P10 tied in 12 points. MP Motorsport are on top for the constructors, followed by Charouz, Denarden Dams, ART, Prema Campus, Uni, Carlin and Trident. Trident only one without points. Unfortunately, it seems like RB11, aka Jay, is not in a car. Let's just hope he gets one for the sprint race. But he has been known to cause incidents off the start of, maybe not the start, but safety car restart. But we are now waiting for 5 red lights. Lights. It's lights out and we're going racing in Austria. As Fire Ryan already has got a gap. Hank P. Max is past 10-2, Class past Gel Bean. Now we're just going to wait for the chaos. Oh, we've got people around, we have people around. Class Coopster, the 123 is retired. Black Dog has been caught up in that misfire. So is Gel Bean, although Gel Bean doesn't have damage. I think he just got caught up there, but he managed to avoid getting a wing damage or terminal damage in Class's case. But now we'll look at the other cars. I think some of these are alright. Oh, we have a spin, we have a spin, we have a spinner. We have a Sebastian Vettel. So Max is now going to be 12 second last. We're now looking to see, will we have any battles emerging? I suspect this is probably going to be our main battle, and I guess these two will also battle. But anyway, so we're going to look at position changes. HY Alfie has made another great start. He's saying don't dive bomb turn 1, kids. He really is sticking to his own advice, and he's benefiting from it. You just have to practice what you preach, people. But now we see Conor Russell going to the left and round the outside in this corner. Oh, look, FIFA, is he going to try and make the move? Big small bit of contact, but I think it's alright. Oh, we see Max past Black Dog. Now Luke FIFA on the back of Conor Russell. Oh, is he sensing a gap? Does he sense a gap? Will he try a move here, or will he wait for that DRS? Oh, Conor Russell goes slightly wider than Luke FIFA. And he's just looking for the gap. Any mistake by Conor Russell, and he may lose the position, or it could end in catastrophe. Oh, we see Gel being past Black Dog. I think Black Dog, I don't know if he just doesn't have pace. Anyway, look, oh, Conor Russell going wide, and Luke FIFA should be able to get the run. Will he go left or the right? He goes right into the inside, and oh, is there going to be contact? Oh dear. Conor Russell runs himself slightly wide. And I was thinking maybe that might force Luke FIFA to step on the brakes slightly, but no. Seems like Conor Russell has been the one to lose out from that little twitch. In the meantime, we're going to check out and see what else is happening. I think Max v Gelby is going great. Is Gelby going to try to do it around the outside? Oh, or he's going to try to tuck in, do a switchback. He's going to go down the inside. Oh, that was a bad move, a bad choice. Hardest choices require the strongest wills, and I don't think that was exactly the best choice. It takes a lot to try a move like that, but it also takes a lot to know when to make that move. Timing is everything, as Conor Russell has got past Luke FIFA. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Luke FIFA's around. I was thinking something would happen. He's now out of the points. Black Dog, who was seeming a bit slow, has now gone back up to P11. But it's possible that he will be overtaken by Luke FIFA and Alpine A3 very soon. Anyway, it seems like Forsha Ryan is just building up his lead, and I think we have a battle. We have two former teammates in DRC, if I am correct, F1 that is, and now so we have Van Raj in the Arden and Tentoon in the Alpha. Of course, these are our owners and editors as well, and I think Van Raj is our editor, so shout out to them. And they're putting a lot of effort for this league, and hopefully they can give us some good racing to demonstrate that their hard work shows when we race. Yep. Oh, Luke FIFA's got a 3-second time penalty. Beer Bicep is past Managing YT, but he's went wide. Managing YT has got the run. Oh, Beer Bicep is going on the grass a lot. I don't think he understands track limits now, does he? Oh, what? Beer Ricardo. Oh, look, Max took advantage and slipped past. As Black Dog is back down to last. Jelby and Luke FIFA battling for their lives. Or should I say, like two Australian women fighting over toilet paper. And I'd say the same could probably go for these three. I think we'll get some very good battles. Oh! What has happened to Beer Bicep? Beer Bicep has been hit by the force. I think his wheel must be acting wonky. Like, either that or somehow F1 and Star Wars have had a collaboration. Hank Peters got a 3-second time penalty. That does not help his cause at all. He's going to fall off the podium, I think. As Ricky has got past Van Raj. I was thinking we'd have a 10-2 Van Raj battle, but no. And it seems like we have fights for second and fourth. Someone asked if anyone could contact Beer Bicep and ask him what is happening. Oh, Van Raj, she's out. What's happened? Oh, she's had a brutal crash. Oh. Are we going to have a safety car? I don't know. Don't think so. That's very interesting now. So that promotes Black Dog to the points. To the points. Oh, and I think we have Hank Peter and Max are in the pits. Oh, Max has got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And Beer Bicep, someone explain. I need explanations. He's 10-second time penalty for season track limits as he gets lapped. Someone explain. I don't know what's going on with him. He got mysteriously hit. That car looks like it is under the influence. Please don't sue me for that joke, alright? But anyway, back on to matters of more interest. Forsha Ryan is just building his lead. Ricky has fallen off. Alfine's just a bit off. So's Connor Russell. Oh yeah. Luke FIFA, he's not having a good race, is he? He gains positions and then he just loses them, and Forsha Ryan is in the pits. So Tentoon moves into the temporary lead. And Conor Russell is now P2, as Alfie is also in the pits. Now I think it's time to check how many stops have been made. Obviously many things in Black Dog are going to make their pit stops. So basically Luke FIFA, 10-2 Stelling, Conor Russell have yet to make a pit stop. Something's happened to Hank Peter. Something has happened. He has went from P2 to P9. Luke FIFA's got 5-second time, but these races just going from bad to worse. So now we're just going to see when are these two going to pit. Not yet. Not yet. But Conor Russell, no, he is pitting. He is pitting. Doesn't seem like we're getting much action. Oh, he's got 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh dear. How unfortunate. Although that seems to be a common theme today. So let's check penalties. Yep, sorry, that's just supposed to have it. Far warnings, warnings, warnings. Beer bicep 3 seconds, doesn't matter. Blue FIFA doesn't really matter either. Hank Peter, I guess, yeah, it kinda matters. Oh dear. And Hank Peter, 5-second time penalty. Seems like Hank Peter took out Van Rage. Oh dear, max 5 seconds. Beer bicep 5 seconds. Luke FIFA another 5 seconds. Conor Russell 5 seconds. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Tentoon is not in the pits. I think he's trying to make these tires go as long as possible and hope he could just maximise the harder tires he would probably be going on, I think. Oh, my mistake. He is just on the alternate strategy. Although it's commentary for 10-2 and sometimes do use the alternate strategy to try out smart the rest of the drivers and gain positions by having the softer tyre towards the end of the race. For St. Peter, he will pick up Triton's first points as it stands. As Luke FIFA is just getting lapped by Fire Shot Ryan. But anyway, it seems like Conor Russell will be managing to YT. We have a battle. Or not. Seems like Conor Russell was either forced wide or he missed his braking zone. Oh, sector 2 yellow flag. Who is it? Oh, it's Max. Oh dear. Oh dear. That wasn't what he wanted. He was in a good position, but he squandered his good position. And now we might have a 3-way fight. This should be a good fight to watch, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's just grab some food and go sit down to watch. Seems like Max is trying to get back past managing YT. He's looking for that way past, but it won't be presented to himself yet. As Conor Russell's going wide. And he's looking to pounce if either of these make a mistake. Or it could be both. Is Max going to go for a move here? We'll keep on board with Conor Russell to watch this. It's like Max has made a move. It seems like they're going side by side. Oh, they're switching. They're switching. And Conor Russell's going to keep watching on it. And it seems like they're still going side by side. Still going side by side. We have the best view of this fight. And I don't think we'll be switching this for a bit. Will he try and move? Is he going to try and move? Oh dear, Conor Russell has had a moment. But hopefully he can catch back up and we can get a good view of these two going side by side yet again for an entire lap. Nearly. I mean, that... Oh, Alfie's got a 3-second time penalty. If Jelbean A3 can close that gap, P4 is his. Oh dear, Max has a 3-second time penalty. I think penalties will decide this race. Oh, and Conor Russell has got past many things YT, but he's gone wide yet again. Where is his downforce? Oh, and many things YT has slipped back past. Was Conor Russell going to go for it again? Will he try the outside or will he just take the DRS? Oh, he wants to do the switchback, but it didn't quite work. Oh dear. That wasn't what he wanted. He needed a clean, solid exit. But no. Unfortunately, he couldn't do that. He had a bit of oversteer and he's spun. Well, not spun, but he was told he could have. Well, it's good he kept control of the car. And he's still there, ready to pounce when he can. Oh, it seems like Conor Russell is back with many things. Oh, and he's got 3-second time penalty. Penalties will definitely determine who wins the race. Well, maybe not who wins the race, but... Oh, Conor Russell cutting the corner and then going wide. Not exactly the best strategy, my friend. Because I think Conor Russell still has DRS. He's not... He needs an exit this time. He really needs that exit. Oh dear, he just can't get that exit needed and he's a second behind. But he does have DRS, so hopefully he'll close the gap again. Now we'll check in on 10-2, who is still going. He is still going, trying to make these tires last as long as they can. I think you are meant to make one mandatory stop, so it is not as if he is just trying to just go long enough, like just go to the end of the race and hope that he isn't caught. But it is on. I didn't think he'd be going this long. Oh, Black Dog to a 3-second time penalty. It won't matter because Luke FIFA is about 21 seconds behind him on track. Will 10-2 make his pit stop now? Let's watch and find out. No! He is just going and going. Oh, Firesher Ryan's got 3-second time penalty. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Luke FIFA is actually 36 seconds behind. I was just thinking of a different way. Of the leader gaps. Like gaps to the leader. Conor Russell yet again on the back of many things YT. And he is hoping this time that he can get the run of many things YT, and he won't have a snap of oversteer or anything like that. Hank Peter 3-second time penalty. I don't think it'll matter much, but it is never a nice thing to have. Oh, is he going to go for the move? This time he is going for the move here. Oh, that is not a great move. Oh, and Hank Pieser has brought himself up, and he may snatch that P7 away. 10-2 Stelling's got 5, is in the pits, and he's got a 5-second time penalty for his troubles. That is unfortunate, but I'm going to go on board with Ricky and see, will he get past 10-2 Stelling? Has 10-2 Stelling, oh there, lock up, that's a bit of a lock up. 10-2 is coming out of the pits. Ricky, it's probably going to be nearly a side by side, or is it? Oh, we're going to get a three-way battle. We're getting a three-way battle. Things are starting to spice up. Oh, I stand corrected. Oh, jumping, is he? Oh, that was not a great choice. If he had been slightly better on the brakes, he'd have gotten a double overtake. A double overtake dive bomb. As 10-2 and Ricky are going side by side, Jelbein might want to do the same with Alfie. Everything's high up now for the 2 podium spots. 10-2 has the fresh tyres, so I would expect that he can get past. He has done, and now he's looking to just get away. But Ricky may not want to let him do that, and he'll be hoping with the DRS in the next couple of straights, and start finish straight, and then the 2 other straights that, well, then he'll be able to get his P2 back. Jelbein A3, he is just looking to pounce on a mistake. We know he's a quick driver. We know Alfie is consistent. He knows, like, he is not making mistakes at the moment in this league. Well, I know he had the quality ban, but like he is gaining positions. He knows how to maximize his results. As but not this time. Jelbein has got past 10-2 and Ricky. I think 10-2 is just going to get away and secure that P2 for himself. Well, in the meantime, it's your boy Alfie with Jelbein A3, and we might just have a battle for the final podium spot. We might have a Mexico 2016 repeat, but I guess we would actually have a proper repeat, because penalties may well decide who finishes where. Ricky needs to use these straights close back up to 10-2. Oh, Alfie has a 3-second time penalty. Oh dear, that's kind of a dampener on that. I think Peter is now P7. It seems like he's slowly recovering. Connor Russell 3 seconds behind. Many things. YT may look to try to close that gap to under a second. Oh, and he's got a 3-second time penalty. Commentator's curse at its best, or its worst, depending on how you view it. Anyway, so we have Fireshot Ryan, who is leading by a distance with, I think it'll be just 2 laps after. Yeah, we are in our final 2 laps. As 10-2 is slowly pulling away. Ricky is now probably going to have to try hold on to that final podium spot from it, and then Alfie, who's just slowly falling off, which is unfortunate. Oh dear, Jelby's got 3-second time penalty. That might not be the best thing for him, but we should still get a good battle. I think Ricky might have penalties of his own, so it'll be a case of who has more penalties, and if they have the same amount. If the Jelbein, he is hitting the back of people a bit. Oh, but we'll go on board. Is he going left or right? He's going to the right. He might be forced on the grass. And he seems like he's got that spot with 1.5 laps to go. Ricky knows he just has to keep with Jelbin, and if he can snatch that final podium spot back and keep up his consistent record. Tentoon just does not want to make a mistake at this stage of the Grand Prix. 1 lap to go. He knows that he has P2 secure as long as he doesn't make a mistake. Now Ricky will be open to get that final point spot. There's 2 DRS zones to go. This is probably where he's going to get the most slipstream. Is he going to catch up? Could Jelbin even catch up to Tentoon? He's closing in. Oh. And now we'll see. Oh dear, that's his podium hopes, I think, gone up in smoke. That was not a mistake he wanted to make. He is a second behind. And that is it. But we might have a battle for P2. Because Jelbin has been closing Tentoon down. Even though he is on the harder compound of tyre. But anyways, fire shot Ryan. It's time to win the feature race for the Austrian Grand Prix Round 3 Season 1 of DRC F2. But meanwhile, we have Tentoon coming around the final 2 corners, as I think he is going to lap Luke FIFA. And it seems like he will just about get this. Ricky's got time penalty. Tentoon P2. Oh, penalties have put Jelbin ahead. Penalties have put Jelbin P2. Seems like Tentoon had penalties, the 5-second time penalties. Max has got a 5-second time penalty. It was an unserved one. Alfie is P5, Max P6, Hank P7, many things P8 after penalties. Now Luke FIFA was lapped, so he's already finished. Boring for Black Dog to come across to take the final point position for Campos. Oh, so that was an interesting race. We did have some periods in the race where there wasn't much happening around the lap 7 to 10 mark, but then some of our last few laps, they were good. So we have an MP Motorsport 1-2, and that only serves to increase their championship lead. We have 2 fast drivers. Now we have Tentoon getting a 3rd place, keeping the consistency. But anyways, every driver got penalties, who finished got penalties, apart from the ones who just crashed out. So Fireshot Ryan is your winner, and followed by Jelbin A3, Tentoon standing P3, Ricky P4, Alfie P5, Max P6, HP7, Many Things P8, Conrad P9, Black Dog P10, finishing it in the points. And we have Luke FIFA lapped, Beer Bicep, Van Raj, Class Culture 1, 2, 3 out. They failed to finish. But with Many Things YT will be on pole for the sprint race. So ultimately penalties have ensured Many Things went from starting P9 in the sprint race to P1. That's funny how the system can work like that. Right, so we are into our sprint race. Obviously the top 8 are reversed, so we know many things will start on pole. So we'll take you through this grid on a formation lap. So Manny Witty is on pole, Hank Peter is P2. Obviously I think he qualified there for the start in one shot quali we had, but it seems like now he is back where he is, and that gives him a great opportunity to get a good result. Max is P3, Alfie P4, Ricky P5, Tattoo P6, Jelby P7, Fireshot Ryan P8, Connor Ossel P9, 12 P10, Beer Bicep, Luffy for P11, Beer Bicep 12, Van Raj P13, Class P14. It seems like Beer Bicep is about as just non-existent. Can't even make the joke I want to say. Oh, Danny Head Camper showing support for Beer Bicep. If he existed, I think I'd understand. But anyway, so we have our drivers about to come through. Alfie's somehow leading. I don't think he understands that when you are meant to stay in your position during a formation lap. Please learn the rules of a formation lap, people. It just confuses me when when the man P4 seemingly looks like you're first, and the man who's first looks like they're 10th. But anyway, everyone should be lining up on the grid now. Van Raj and Class Sculpture is about to line up. Mandy Things YT is lining up. Oh dear, we already have a yellow flag. How do you have that before the racing begun? But we're as lights out in Austria again. As many things. Can he keep his lead on turn 1? Oh, it seems like King Peter and Max having a battle. Oh, there's contact. There's contact. Okay, Black Dog is slips to the back, but I don't think we have casualties. We have 0 casualties. HMI Alfie has once again made a very good start. I think it's Fernando Alonso here. Oh dear, Van Raj. Has Van Raj been taken out? What has happened here? That is a mess. But anyway, let's go on board with Van Raj's teammate Manny Things YT. Is he going to make a move? Van Raj left the session, very understandable. She must be very angry. But that is not a good start for some people. Hank Peter has jumped. Manny Things was fallen to P9, and he seems to be a victim. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Jelby's got 2-second time penalty, and he's lost both end plates. Manny Things YT does not have a wing. Oh dear, Con Russell is out. Well, that's bad. Jeremy Tree got 3-second time penalty was being in pit lane. I think the rules are a little different here. This case. Oh dear. Where's Ryan's up to P5? Will he be able to catch up to the rest of them? Oh, and he's trying to now get past Tentun Stelling, who got a solid result, but penalties I think kept him from getting P2. Class is in the pits, as is Manny Things. Homer B11 has left the session. Obviously, I think he just missed out on racing. Very unfortunate. I think he'd have loved the chaos. Yes, although I'm very sure he wants some safety car restarts for his to show his special brand of driving. By the way, if you can hear this, I am in no way offending you. Right, but anyway, so far shot Ryan. He seemingly has now got past 10-2. And looks like there's multiple positions to be gained. Max and Alfie are going to have a battle probably. Max is looking for any way to get past Alfie with the DRS. Oh, Alfie moving across. Is he going? He's trying on the outside. Oh, fire shot Ryan. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was not a good idea. Fire shot Ryan did not make a good choice. Don't think he's damaged, but what? Anyway, so that was a good choice, but we still have a 4-way battle coming up. I think this will be tasty. Hank Peter's just keeping away. But I think Firestar Ryan, if he gets through these people, he will be able to breeze past Hank Peter if he gets to him. But anyway, so we have drivers, 4 drivers within a second. I think this is like, I remember Gilles Villeneuve held on 4 drivers to win a race once. I'm not sure which one. If anyone could tell me, that would be great. Sorry, I don't really know that fact, but I just find it very interesting. Firestar Ryan has got past Alfie, and now is he going to get onto the podium? Will he get past N2? He has. I think Conor Russell's left, understandable. Was N2 going to try and make a move? No, I don't think he is. His best hope may be to just take advantage of Max being overtaken to get past Max himself. Verstappen gets the fastest lap. Obviously, in the top 8 get points, and it seems like the dams are occupying the last points-paying positions. Firestar Ryan looking for every single way he can get past Max, because he knows if he can get past, he can try close down Hank Peter. He just can't quite get it done just yet, but he now has this long straight. He's going to the right, and he is past as we go through turn 2, which isn't really a turn but more of a kink, kind of like turn 1 in Russia, which is also a kink, not a turn. FIA, please take notes. Oh dear, Firestar Ryan having a spin and nearly having a losing it as Max gets back past. That could be Firestar Ryan kissing goodbye to his chance to win the race, as now he'll maybe held up by Max again. And I don't think Firestar Ryan can close down 4 seconds in 2 laps. But Firestar Ryan is still looking for every way to get back past. Can he do it? But meanwhile, Alfie is now starting to close up on Max as Firestar Ryan is unable to get past. We're going board with Alfie to watch this. Firestar Ryan v Max. Who was the DRS? Neither of them. So Firestar Ryan is past Max, but will Max get the DRS here? But I think Firestar Ryan's best hope is just P2. He just needs to get away. That's all he has to do. The only thing he needs to do. Oh dear, Max has a bit of an oversteer. Fortunate, but we still could have a 4-way fight. 10-2 is just a little bit behind the rest of them. And if Ryan might, if he can pull away, it'll be just a fight for the last podium spot once again, like Mexico 2016, but without the penalties. Yep, so Ryan has got away, and we'll have to see. Oh dear, Alfie's not had a good last corner. As 10-2, he's going side by side. How are they going to do this? 10-2 is... Oh dear, he's got a penalty for his troubles. He's got a penalty. Seems like Max has just got that gap he needs now to take that... Oh, Alfie making the moves! Alfie and 10-2 have the DRS. Is Alfie gonna try to make the move? He's done it, he's done it. Oh no, he hasn't. He overcooked it, he went in too deep. And yeah, that might be P4 gone. And 10-2, because he battled Alfie for too long, is now losing that chance of getting to that podium spot. But Hank Pieser, he is going through the last corner. He comes out, puts on the accelerator, and he is going to come across the line to win the sprint race for the Austrian Grand Prix. This is a very good result for Trident, who haven't had a point before this weekend. Trident P2, Max P3, Alfie P4, 10-2 P5, Mac up P6, Ricky P7. Although I don't think there's penalties. Luz is going to claim the last points position. Although Jelpine 3 was closing in rapidly, but he just had way too much of a gap to make up. If this had been the feature race, he'd have definitely caught him for the points position at least. So we're just waiting for many things in Flash Cooper. Man, I think YT has crossed the line. He's P10. Class Cooper 1, 2, 3 is going to come across the line now. I see Beer Bicep just isn't here. So, yep, that is it. That's your race. An all-Dutch podium. I think that would mean... I think that shows how many Dutch drivers we have in DRC. The amount is phenomenal. Like, they speak Dutch in the chat and I can't understand a thing. Like, it seems like the influence of Max Verstappen has definitely brought people into league racing over in Holland, and we might see a new breed of racers. But anyway, so Hank Pieser wins, Ryan P2, Max P3, Avi P4, 10-2 P5, Black Dog P6, Ricky P7, Luke P8, Jelpine P9. He has more points than Luke because of fastest lap, not so many things where he doesn't have points. If Jelpine didn't have fastest lap, he'd no points either. Class Williams, Conor Ross, Van Raj, DNF. Basically, here we have our... So Fireshirt Ryan is our winner for this weekend. It's 10-2 and P2. I think Hank Peter's probably P3. We'll see the standings very soon. Although I think Fireshirt Ryan will probably run away with this championship. But anyway, that is all we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in tomorrow at 7 PM British Summer Time, or 8 PM Central European Time, or Central Summer European Summer Time, for another round of DRC F1, where you will have me as a co-commentator alongside our new owner Evan Dalton. So for now, and until next Friday, I will have to say goodbye and good night.